Oakview Elementary School student. I have great expectations for myself. I accept the challenge to be the best student that I can be. I am proud of my school. The vision of Oakview is to promote a high-performing culture and climate and to inspire our community of learners to achieve academic excellence. I accept the responsibility for my behavior and its results. I am determined to be safe, responsible, productive, and respectful. I have high expectations for myself and I will reach my full potential. I choose to be great.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey everybody, this is Mrs. Sampson. I just want to give you an update regarding the science fair. I am so excited. Listen, I hope you are ready and you're getting your projects together. You've gotten those handouts, so take a look at them. Now listen, November 7th, that's the old date. We have updated the date for the science fair. It is now November 14th, 2024. All projects are due. Let me say that again. All projects are due November 8th. 2024, and the science fair will convene on November 14th, 2024. I'll see you there. I wouldn't want to be square. Thank you.
What's up, Oakview Owls? DJ Supercrunk here. Guess what? I'm so excited. You know what my favorite subject is? My favorite subject is math. I love math. I can do math all day long. Even if you don't like math, guess what? Math is still a fun subject. And guess what? This coming Thursday, October 24th at 5:30 p.m., Oakview Elementary is having our math night. It is a night of fun activities, fun games, arts and crafts, all dealing with math. So get your mom, your dad, your auntie, your cousin, your uncle, anybody, everybody, even your neighbor. Tell them to come to the school October 24th, this Thursday, 5:30 p.m. for math night. It's going to be so, I can't wait. I'm be there. Be there. Prizes. There's going to be prizes and games. Oh, I said too much. Prizes and games. Math. Be there October 24th.
Listen up, Oakview Owls. Before we left for the fall break, you all voted in a poll. Should Oakview require students to wear uniforms? Here are the results. 37.1% are in favor. Yes, we should wear uniforms. 62.9% are not in favor. No, we should not wear uniforms. Please don't forget, we are voting school-wide on November 4th. Oakview Elementary is going to rock the vote. Should Oakview require students to wear uniforms in the school? Now, special announcement. We are going to have a debate. That's right, you heard me. We are going to have a debate. I need all students to pay attention. I need each grade level to nominate at least one student. It could be two, it could be three, but nominate at least one student to debate Principal Waters whether or not students should wear uniforms at school. The debate will take place next week, so get your thoughts together. Get your talking points together. You are basically coming up with a persuasive opinion writing. So teachers, get ready to nominate which student will debate Principal Waters.
Electoral College. How the elections won. Did you know that a presidential candidate can get the most votes nationwide, known as the popular vote, but they can still lose the election? That's because the way a president wins the election is based on the Electoral College. The Electoral College consists of 538 electors. And to win the election, you have to have at least 270 of those electoral votes. So, what are electors? Each state is given a certain number of electors based on the state's population size. The number of residents who live in a state determine how many delegates a state gets in the House of Representatives. Whatever that number of House members is, equals the number of electors that state is given. Then, every state gets 2 more electors for their 2 senators. There's 100 senators for 50 states. Every state has 2 senators, and those 2 senators equals 2 electors per state. This is a huge benefit for smaller states. So that means the number of House representatives for a state plus 2 senators equals the number of electoral votes each state gets. You get it? You just add those 2 numbers together. Number of the House representatives plus the 2 senators. And you get the state's allotment of electors. That's why California, Texas, New York, and Florida have so many electors. Because there's so many more people who live in those states. So they have more House representative members. Every 10 years, the U.S. does a census, which determines how many people live in each state. Also determines the number of electors that state will get for the next 10 years. So filling out your census is important. On voting day, all of the votes are counted in each state, and the winner of that state gets all the electoral votes for that state. It's winner takes all for each state's electoral votes. So when you see breaking news on election day that a state has been decided, whichever candidate got the most votes for that state will get all the electoral votes from that state. And the race to get 270 electoral votes is on. Often in close races, there are a handful of states that can decide who will win the election. And it usually comes down to some of the smaller states. Those states are known as swing states, which means they either could swing to one candidate or the other, which means that their state race is going to be super close. Do you know how many electors your state has? Find out and pay attention on election night to see which candidate receives your state's electoral votes. In the next video, we'll find out what happened after the election. Hey, if you want to learn more about the president.
Hello. Thank you for having another mindful moment with Favors. Everybody get into your mindful bodies. Hands up. Make sure they're free. Clap them together and bring them down to your lap. Allow your bodies to be still. Allow your eyes to close. You may focus on your breath. Continue to focus on your breath. Allow your eyes to open. All right, guys, I just want you to sit tight in your chair, and I just want you to take a walk with me out in nature. Spending time in nature is a great way to reduce stress inside of your mind and in your body. Being out in nature is very grounding. Hearing nature sounds is grounding and relaxing. So just take time out during the day or once a week, twice a week, whenever you need it. Take walks in nature. You can even sit at home and just look out your window if you have problems with being outside. So you can just look out your window and listen to nature sounds like the birds. You can listen to the insects. You can look at the trees. And it's a little windy this time of the year. We're moving into fall. Actually, tomorrow is the fall equinox. And so you can see the wind blow the trees. So thank you. Thank you for having another mindful moment.